Every moment of our existence, we are immersed in a symphony of data. Light, sound, touch, scent, taste. These are the fundamental ingredients of our reality. But how do we, living beings, truly perceive this intricate world around us? And how do the machines we build, the artificial intelligences we create, attempt to grasp their own environment? It all begins with information. Gathering it, interpreting it, and reacting to it. For billions of years, life on Earth has been engaged in a relentless, evolutionary pursuit of perfect perception. From the simplest, single-celled organism detecting changes in its chemical surroundings, to the breathtaking complexity of the human brain, life is the undisputed master of input. Welcome to Nature's Prototypes, a journey into the breathtaking ingenuity of the natural world. Here, we'll unveil the incredible designs perfected over eons of evolution, and explore how human innovation is not merely inspired by, but actively learning from, life's greatest engineers. In this inaugural episode, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of input systems. Consider your own body, your eyes, your ears, the vast expanse of your skin, your nose, your tongue. Each is a marvel of biological engineering, a sophisticated sensor allowing you to gather an astonishing array of information and experience reality in rich, vibrant detail. But how do these biological wonders truly stack up against our most advanced cameras, the most sensitive microphones, or the most precise touch sensors? What can we learn from comparing their performance, their specs, directly? Let's embark on this discovery. Perhaps the most iconic, and seemingly direct, comparison: the human eye versus the modern camera. At first glance, their fundamental structures appear remarkably similar. Both systems employ a lens to focus incoming light, an aperture, your pupil, or the camera's diaphragm, to control the amount of light entering, and a sensor, the retina in your eye, or the digital sensor in a camera, to capture that light and convert it into an image. But this is where the surface-level similarities often end, and where the true biological magic begins. The human eye boasts an almost unbelievable dynamic range. It's estimated at a staggering 20 to 24 f-stops, allowing it to adapt instantaneously from the blinding glare of a summer day to the subtle nuances of a dimly lit room. Try to achieve that with a camera in real time, without fiddling with settings or combining multiple exposures. Our best professional cameras, even with advanced high dynamic range (HDR) technology, typically achieve around 14 to 15 f-stops. A significant, inherent gap. Modern cameras have indeed made incredible strides. Megapixel counts continue to soar, promising ever more detailed images. Advanced HDR algorithms allow them to combine multiple exposures to approximate the eye's dynamic range. Yet, they still struggle with the subtle nuances, the effortless context awareness, and the real-time adaptability that the human eye, paired with its brain, captures effortlessly. Consider the sheer data. If you were to quantify the entire field of view of a human eye in terms of raw pixels, it would be equivalent to an astounding 576 megapixels. However, we don't process all that detail uniformly. Our central vision, the fovea, is where we achieve peak sharpness. And this leads us to the unsung hero of sight, the brain. It's not just a passive sensor recording data. It's a real-time, incredibly efficient processing powerhouse. The eye processes visual information at an estimated 10 to 12 frames per second for continuous, fluid perception, but it can detect changes, like a sudden flash, at rates up to 60 frames per second or even higher. The brain seamlessly fills in the gaps. It stabilizes your vision even when you're running or your head is shaking, and it interprets complex scenes instantly, recognizing faces, objects, and emotions without conscious effort. All of this, while the visual cortex of your brain consumes a mere fraction of a watt. A high-resolution camera sensor, along with its processing unit, consumes several watts, and requires significant cooling. The energy efficiency of biological vision is truly unparalleled. It's precisely these inherent advantages of biological vision that engineers are now diligently studying for inspiration. Think of the unique compound eye of an insect, not a single lens, but thousands of tiny, individual lenses working in concert to provide an almost panoramic, distortion-free view. This biological marvel is directly inspiring the development of novel wide-angle cameras and highly specialized vision systems for robotics. Or consider the incredible low-light vision of nocturnal animals. Their eyes are prototypes for ultra-sensitive, low-light sensors that can see in conditions where human eyes, and most conventional cameras, would be completely blind. From advanced surveillance systems deployed to enhance security, to the next generation of smartphone cameras that capture stunning detail in any condition, the human eye, and indeed all of nature's optical wonders, remain the ultimate prototype for optical innovation, guiding our pursuit of superior visual intelligence. From the realm of light, we now shift to the invisible vibrations of sound. Our ears are astonishingly intricate biological microphones, far more complex than any studio equipment. A healthy human ear can typically detect a vast range of frequencies, from the deep rumble of 20 Hz to the piercing squeal of 20,000 Hz. But their true marvel lies in their sensitivity. They can detect sound pressure variations equivalent to the minuscule displacement of air molecules by less than the diameter of an atom. It's almost unfathomable. Yet, our ears don't just detect sound. They're masters of interpretation. They localize sound with remarkable precision, allowing us to pinpoint its source in a three-dimensional space. They effortlessly filter out background noise, allowing us to focus on a conversation in a crowded room. And perhaps most uniquely, they enable us to understand the subtle nuances of human emotion conveyed through tone and inflection in a voice, a feat still largely beyond the grasp of artificial intelligence. But nature's audio engineers go even further. Consider the bat. These nocturnal hunters use echolocation with astounding precision. They emit high-frequency sound waves and interpret the echoes to create a real-time, three-dimensional sound map of their environment, allowing them to hunt in total darkness. A bat can detect an insect the size of a mosquito from several meters away, and even distinguish between different insect species based on the minute variations in their echo signatures. Dolphins employ a similar, incredibly sophisticated sonar system underwater for navigation and hunting. Our machines rely on microphones for an immense range of applications, from basic voice assistants to highly sensitive scientific measurements. While high-end studio microphones can technically exceed our frequency range, the human ear's ability to localize sound to within a single degree, and its unparalleled capacity to discern subtle timbral changes and emotional cues, remains largely unmatched by most single microphone systems. Sonar technology, first developed for underwater detection, directly mimics nature's echolocation. However, current artificial sonar systems often lack the real-time, object-specific spatial mapping and dynamic adaptability demonstrated by bats and dolphins in complex, ever-changing environments. The silent flight of an owl, for instance, is a marvel of acoustic engineering. The unique structure of its feathers, with their velvety surface and serrated edges, allows the owl to fly with virtually no sound, giving it an unparalleled hunting advantage. This biological secret has directly inspired the development of advanced noise reduction materials for everything from quieter aircraft to more efficient wind turbines, aiming to reduce acoustic pollution. And the incredible precision of bat echolocation is directly influencing the development of advanced obstacle detection systems for autonomous vehicles and robotics, allowing them to hear and navigate their surroundings with unprecedented accuracy, even in low-visibility conditions. The next generation of acoustic sensors and navigation systems are drawing heavily from nature's mastery of sound, seeking to replicate its adaptability and nuanced interpretation. Our final set of primary senses covers touch, smell, and taste, the intimate, chemical, and physical detectors that truly bring the world to life through direct interaction. The human fingertip, for example, is an astonishingly sensitive instrument. It can detect a surface irregularity as minuscule as 13 nanometers, that's thinner than a strand of spider silk. This level of microscopic discrimination is something our most advanced robotic grippers and haptic sensors are still striving to achieve, often with far less dexterity. Then there's the nose. The human nose is remarkable, capable of detecting a single molecule of a scent in a trillion molecules of air. But compare that to a dog's sense of smell, which is orders of magnitude more sensitive, an astonishing 10,000 to 100,000 times more acute. And our tongues, adorned with thousands of taste buds, differentiate a complex symphony of flavors: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami, processing intricate chemical profiles into subjective experience. In the machine world, we use haptic sensors to create realistic feedback, enhancing experiences in gaming, or providing critical tactile information for robotic surgery. Electronic noses, or e-noses, are being developed to smell gases for security, detect explosives, or even identify disease markers in breath. Oh, from the astonishing clarity of sight, to the profound precision of hearing, and the intimate sensitivity of touch, smell, and taste, nature has, through billions of years of trial and error, crafted the ultimate input systems. While machines are rapidly catching up, demonstrating incredible feats of perception, they are not simply copying. They are deeply understanding the fundamental principles behind nature's designs. If you've been as amazed as I am by this deep dive into nature's sensors, then please take a moment to hit that like button. And make sure to subscribe, so you don't miss any part of this incredible series. In our very next episode, The Responders, Nature's Output Systems, we'll explore how living organisms move, act, and communicate in response to all that input.